Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, apologies about that, and also apologies if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well. If there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it can't be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2024 related video here on my channel, and another type of reaction video as well, because right now I'm about to listen in full for the first time to the Greek entry for the upcoming edition of the ESC, which will take place in May in Malmö, Sweden. As always, you're welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discussed today by leaving a comment down below, and as always, there are links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. So, the Greek entry. I have a feeling a lot of people are really going to enjoy this one. We've known about the artist for some time. It is 37-year-old Athens-born Marina Satti, and her song, which has just been released, is called Zari, which I think means dice, but don't quote me on that. She was born to a Sudanese Arab father and a Greek mother from Crete. She studied classical piano and vocal training and architecture for a bit in the past, and then she went on to study lyrical monody, advanced classical studies, jazz composition, and contemporary writing and production. So she has a real knowledge of music and composition and I suppose lyricism, etc, etc. So I imagine we're going to get something of a very high quality here. She's worked with the EBU's European Jazz Orchestra. She's performed in Washington. She's been part of an a cappella vocal group. She's had millions of views online, lots of streams. She's also been part of a group, I believe, a repertoire of world music and pop compositions. She's toured Europe, including here in England, and she was announced last October as the Greek representative for this year's contest. She's also worked with the National Theatre of Greece, the Greek National Opera, and other companies as well. She's had one album so far, and this single, I imagine, is going to propel her to more stardom, perhaps, across Europe, because once you're part of the Eurovision family, you're always part of it. So, the song, here it is. I'm on her YouTube channel, and the premiere was a short time ago, just over 2,000 views for this. I don't really know what to expect. It's been a long time since I listened to some of her previous music, but we'll give this a go. Greece, of course, I think it was 50 years ago this year, debuted at the Eurovision Song Contest in Brighton, the same year ABBA won. I will double check that while I'm talking. And it was Marinella with Krasi Thalassa Ketagoriumu, which means wine, the sea, and my boyfriend. And here's a little fun fact for you. One of my master's degree manuscript poems was named after that song. And yes, it was Marinella in 1974, finishing 11th. If we take a look at the past 10 years, we've had Freaky Fortune and Risky Kid rise up. You'll remember the trampoline. I expected that to do a lot better than it did. In the end, 20th place, bit of a disappointment. Then we had One Last Breath in Vienna. Okay ballad, nothing special. The result, again, maybe not that brilliant. Then we had Utopian Land in Stockholm, didn't qualify, not Greece's best. This Is Love by Demi. I was never really into that one, I'll be honest, 19th place. Oniro Mu didn't qualify in Lisbon, not a bad song, but it was a tough first semi-final that year. Better Love, I expected to do far, far better than 21st place, but that live performance was a massive letdown. Supergirl by Stephanie never got to be at the contest, but then we had Last Dance by the same singer. It was pretty much all green screen, and it did finish in the top 10, not a bad pop song. Die Together by Amanda Georgiadi Tenfjord in Turin was sublime, 8th place. And then last year, what a downgrade with the young Victor Vernikos in Liverpool with What They Say. He failed to qualify and only mustered 14 points at the semi-final stage. So it's Marina Satti with Zari. Let's get straight into this. I really don't know quite what to expect. I suppose it's going to be somewhat traditional, maybe, perhaps veering into R&B territory, maybe a little bit of rapping. I don't really know. If this is not my cup of tea, I will say so, but chances are there will be things about this song that I do enjoy. Let me know what you think, especially if you are Greek. Here we go. What I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching, but that's the way it usually is. I'm starting to ramble. Let's see if Greece are delivering the goods. Here we go. Greece is bliss, it says here. Ooh. Oh. Get a load of that instrumentation at the start. Eurovision tour. Well, it's starting off in quite peaceful fashion. It's worth saying that this is 3 minutes and 27 seconds long, so some of this will of course not be involved in the actual Eurovision performance. Oh. Duh, duh, duh. Okay, we have English lyrics on the subtitles. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So Marina is a tour guide here in this music video. Straight away, this is so different from anything else we have this year. It's definitely slightly traditional, I would say, in terms of the instrumentation, but otherwise it does feel quite R&B to me. It feels very urban. So this is definitely a different flavour for this year's lineup. Oh, there'll be choreography for this. Ta ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Oh, here's the choreography. Okay, okay, I'm sorry to pause it again. I'm 1 minute and 25 seconds in. This is really not my cup of tea, but there's a lot that I'm appreciating about this. It seems to be filled with confidence and sass. There's choreography. I think we're going to get plenty of that at Eurovision. I think if there is a bit of a letdown, if that's the right term to use, I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is the chorus. I guess so. I'm just not sure about the structure of the song at the moment, and whether there's something to really grip onto, if you see what I mean. But the actual music is good. Okay, boom, boom. There's lots of different elements to this. We seem to be going from one slightly different thing to the next. I can't tell whether I like the way it flows or not. This t, 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 that whole bit is pretty good. Oh yeah. It does feel traditional. It's an interesting mix of classic and modern. And now it's more stripped back. Oh. It's a bit all over the place, the music video. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm liking quite a lot here, but I don't know. It's almost as if this song doesn't really have much of a chorus, if you see what I mean. And so I think if there's something that upon first listen I'm not totally enjoying, I think it might be the actual structure of the song, the way that it all stitches together. We're very close to the end. I like her voice, I'm liking the instrumentation, I'm liking the confidence that's coming through in this music video, I'm liking the sass. It's quite fierce. It's really showing off a lot of Greek stuff. What is going on? There's a cat on the screen and everything. Oh, I'm sending you much love from Greece, the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, philoxenia, and a bunch of other long words. See you soon in Malmö, Marina Satti. Well, that was over in a flash, really. Probably not the greatest reaction to this song you're ever going to see. I am going to assume Eurovision fans are absolutely gushing about this song. If I had to give this a mark out of 10, 1 being very disappointing, 10 being mind-blowingly good, I don't think I can give it more than a 6.5 at the moment. But that's based on the first listen. Some people might be very, very annoyed with me for not giving this 10 out of 10. Fair enough. I don't want to repeat myself, but I think it's just the structure of that song. Because I was waiting for the chorus, and I guess we had it fairly early on, but it didn't feel like much of a chorus, if you see what I mean. I don't know, I was waiting for maybe a stronger hook, or I don't know, it's not the most traditional structured song, I guess. It's not the most traditional sounding song, and I suppose that's because at Eurovision we expect bog standard pop a lot of the time, and this definitely isn't, which is good. It's refreshing. It's a very refreshing track. I imagine most of the comments are in Greek. If Rosalia were Greek, I'm quite sure her music would be like this. This is what I was waiting for in Eurovision. Greece is back. Ethnic pop queens this year, Marina and Angelina. An edge of ethnicity. See you in Athens 2025. I wouldn't go that far. Icon legend never seen before. Slay ethnic queen. Greece is coming for the win. I'll tell you something. How are the juries? Because this will be in the final, I'm sure of that. What will the juries make of this one? I wonder. I wonder. There's going to be choreography. There's going to be some very, very interesting staging, I'd imagine. I don't know. I'm interested to see how it will all come together. Lots of people are loving this. Lots of people are absolutely adoring this. Well, like I said, not really my cup of tea. That might just be because I very rarely listen to music that's quite in this style. Rosalie has been mentioned a few times in the comments there, and I've listened to her stuff, and again, it's not exactly my cup of tea. But there's a lot to like. And I don't want to repeat what I said earlier, but there are lots of good qualities here. I think this will come alive live in May. For now, if I had to think about ranking all of the songs we've got so far, and we nearly have all of them, I don't think this is going to be too high for me. But it's also not going to be right near the bottom. So there is that. Gotta be honest? Gotta be honest. Anyway, I like her very much, and I know for a fact that she can sing really well. So hopefully she delivers the goods in 2 months' time. Anyway, that's my reaction to Zari by Marina Satti. Pretty good, very refreshing, and a very different sound and flavour for this year's contest. So even if you don't really enjoy the song that much, you can surely appreciate that and what it's bringing to the table. This feels very authentic and very Greek, I guess. I don't know. Certainly I've seen quite a bit of Greece in this video. Until next time though, and I think my next video will be about Sweden's Melfest again, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and let me know what you think about that song. Bye for now.